What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. And staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. I see a code red on the 4th floor. Listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up?
What's up? What's good? What's going on, beautiful people? Your girl has been MIA. My babies was down for a few days and they needed mommy's attention. Some beautiful things happened on the back end of the ManjulaAwakening during that time. So make sure y'all tune in, check out the ManjulaAwakening.com. Go over there, check out the blog post, check out the Academy tab. That's the newest thing that we've got going on over there. If you're subscribed to the emails, you'll get a more in-depth introduction to what's going on the back end coming out very soon. I'm super excited about all of that. Make sure y'all go check out the premiere of Tea Talk with Keke. That was exciting. That was fun. It's out there on the playback. The link should be down in the description box. I just want to let you all know that there is a coupon code, okay? April 10. It should be down in the description box, but you know, I'm a one-woman show and I just told you my babies were sick. But what happens with that April 10 is if you place a 20-minute Zoom session for $77 into your cart and then add a clarity note, a single question clarity note, then the clarity note is absolutely free. So that's something to utilize if you're interested in that. But more, let's jump in. My phone stand is all the way over there. What's up, Megan? They're doing much better. They're both doing much better. They're both doing much better. Thank you. But shall we jump in at Aries? Let's get that banner up. All right, let's do Aries for 5 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aries. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Aries? Let's see. What does the universe want you to know right now? What do you need to know about your month of April at this time? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up. But ooh, I'm not taking that whole book, but I will say that I do see that there is some sort of amongst family and friends that may catch you off guard. Okay. And you do need some sort of heads up as it pertains to that. Oh, yeah. Spirit says, don't back down from opposition. Slow down. And that may be significant for you as well. It says, show strength and fortitude. You may need to slow down in the face of some sort of disagreement amongst friends and close families here in the coming weeks. If you don't slow down, then I feel like that you'll actually end up kind of like proving a point in spite of your own self, okay? So there's a way for you to show strength and remain fortitude, but it does require you to slow down and not just become reactive in this discord here. Yeah, look, I'm going to take it. It tried to come out. So mice, and then we have eagle, and it says triumphed over troubles and obstacles. So I feel like that whatever this discord is, it's really like the eagle, like, I don't even know. Does the eagle even eat a mice? Does eagle even care about mice? But Spirit is saying that this, whatever this conflict is it's a small thing to you. So don't become reactive to it. Okay. This could have to do with an older woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Someone's name could be Angel. It doesn't necessarily have to be. But there is some sort of advice from some sort of friend that is going to help you see the way over these obstacles. And it could lead you to some sort of fresh start or a new creative idea. Show me this opposition and discord that you're encouraging Aries not to back down from. Ooh, I put this on because it's going to be 80 degrees and now mama's legs is cold. Let me grab his blanket. Now mommy's legs is cold. All right, Spirit, show me this discord and opposition for that Aries needs to know about. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. There's some sort of new opportunity that there's in the Page of Pentacles. There's definitely some sort of a new offer that is coming your way. This could be coming from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly even a Pisces. But I do feel like that there is a tangible offer, and Spirit is saying don't back down from opposition. So there's an offer coming your way. You may feel like a beginner, but Spirit is saying, like, I do feel like with the Queen of Wands being here, you are the one that is qualified for this opportunity. Three of Pentacles. You should collaborate with this person. That's the ultimate message. What you need to know, Aries, is that there is someone that's coming towards you, and this person may be kind of like pushing back against your idea, and that may make you want to close down and not collaborate and walk away from this situation. But I have to be honest with you. Spirit is asking you not to become so reactive inside of this situation. With consistency and diligence, I do see you overcoming these obstacles. I can't wait to see what the outcome is with this triumph over your troubles, because I do see that you're being, and it could be someone of the same gender, especially if you're a female. If you're a masculine Aries, there could be a feminine fire sign. There's a new opportunity to learn something about the way that the two of you all interact, but it is going to require a learner's mindset here, okay? Instead of being immediately reactive. Let's look at this. How does let's look at the discord. Ooh. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Strength card, heavy on the Leo here. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords. There's an opportunity to move this situation onto calmer waters but it will require you to gain a different perspective, take the blindfolds off, and look at the harsh truths, even if they're uncomfortable. And it is going to require some work, okay? It is. Eight of Pentacles. You've got to be willing to roll your sleeves up. But it looks like the discord amongst you and this person, it has a lot to do with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And I'm going to be honest with you, somebody was not being realistic in their expectations, and they wasn't asking the right questions either. Somebody was, what they would say, with their heads up their ass here, okay? The Strength card, and kind of just like holding on, thinking that this situation would work its way out. And it looks like to me that someone was over nurturing a situation and the other person was holding back. And it is because there was unrealistic expectations within this situation for lack of communication. But it does look like that what you need to know right now is there's some sort of opportunity, and it's going to come by way of advice from some sort of friend, for the two of you all to overcome these obstacles here. Let's look at that. What's up, the Aries? Good rising. I ain't done no morning, baby. What's up, KC? Hey, beautiful people. Oh my goodness, the lovers. This is beautiful, Aries. This could be pertaining to, like I said, in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Gemini on the board with the lovers now. I also have Taurus and Aries. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. That's Virgo. Leo for me as a reader. So a lot of fire sign here. Six of Swords. Absolutely. You and this person, the Two of Wands, I want you to know that whatever this is for you, Aries, and it is giving me that it has a lot to do with matters of the heart. There's a new tangible opportunity for the two of you all to overcome some sort of discord. But it is going to require you not to back down from, like, don't just allow this person's perspective and, oh, well, I was just thinking about it from this way, Aries. Don't allow that to stop you from standing fortified in what it is that you're seeking in your perception of the situation. That is going to allow for the appropriate conversation. It's going to allow for the right discovery to happen here so that the two of you all can learn what needs to be learned so that you all can overcome these obstacles and move on to calmer waters here. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so I'm working on something. So I've got some cards that are missing. So now let's see. What are we going to close this up with then? I think Archangel Michael's close. Let's see. What does Archangel Michael have to say to the Aries collective? There may be a need to prioritize your self-care. While this is coming through, prioritizing your self-care will allow you to stand fortified and not defensive, because there is a difference between being defensive and fortified, right? Let's see. What's the message for Aries to close this out? No, it's not the right time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Be a light of others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. So I definitely feel like that right now there's a need for you to focus on yourself and learn something about yourself that's going to help you take a hold of this opportunity in a more fortified, confident way, okay? But Spirit is definitely saying that right now is not the time to take the action. It's about preparation with that Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now, and I will say with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck on top of the Two of Cups, oh my Jesus, give me some. I want some. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Empress, and the Star card. There is a direct path to healing within this connection, okay? There is an opportunity to have this connection, but it is going to take some planning and readjustments along the way before you're able to reach the proper level to start building on between you and this person. but that doesn't require you just to take what they say and go with it, or expect them to take what you say and go with it. There is some sort of needing to balance that out. So that's what I got for you. I hope that you were able to find some guidance and clarity. If so, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. What's up, they focus? I'll take this. My Aries, Jupiter in my second house. I know that's right. All right, let's move forward. Let's move forward to Taurus, shall we? All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? Let's jump in and see what you need to know right now headed into April. What is it that the Taurus collective needs to know right now? Taurus, I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. So straight out the gate, we have unsuccessful outcomes to a problem. So Spirit wants you to know that as of right now, there is some sort of issue that you're facing. It looks like that there's going to be some sort of unsuccessful outcome to this, and it's because you're like, okay, let me get the cards out here. Okay, so look, Mountain, you're on the road to success. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, and this has a lot to do with your finances. I'm going to tell you that right now, Taurus. So we're speaking to a second house. Okay, I promise you, with all this wealth and stuff like that showing up, I'm speaking more or less to a second house placement and not so much a Taurus. But if you have a Taurus in your second house, tune your ears in, because I'm speaking to someone who is facing a second house resource problem. There may be a lack of resources at this time. You may be waiting and counting the days, especially if you're a part of the crew that is affected by that delayed taxes, right? With whatever the IRS has got going on, and they've delayed the refunds. Let's say that you're hitting some sort of financial snag, and you're just like, okay, I don't know what to do. I can't do nothing until my taxes is released. I'm just going, I don't know what else to do. I just got to sit here. And you're just sitting. That is not going to get you the outcome that you're looking for. There is an increase in your material wealth as well as your spiritual growth, but it is going to require you to take a different action than just the waiting approach. Okay, that waiting approach is what is causing the break in the middle of your bridge. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Especially for those of you all that are like, yeah, I'm gonna leave this motherfucker. Wait till I get my taxes. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna be the solution. Okay, that's not gonna make it any easier. Let's see, Spirit, show me, what is this unsuccessful outcome to the problems for the Taurus collective? What's up, Nikita? What's up, Salem? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, baby, you're doing nothing but creating some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy, just being anxious, waiting on some sort of news coming through, waiting on that news to take necessary action. Spirit is saying, baby, you're going to have to bust a grape, okay? Get out there bare feet and all. You don't got to wait on the little foot condoms or nothing like that, baby. Get out there and bust a fucking grape. With the Strength card, Spirit is saying, this is one of those fear it and do it anyways, okay? You're definitely going to have to quiet the beast, but you're going to have to still bust a move. Yeah, the Page of Wands. And while you're busting this move, Spirit is ultimately saying, like, quiet those fears and have faith that this news that you're waiting on, this package, this letter, this check, it's coming. Okay, it's coming. It's going. And when it comes, like my daddy used to always tell me, You know how like when you file your taxes and the state taxes always come in a little slow. And when I first started filing taxes, you know, I was I was I was young, and I always wanted that money, and I would always just wonder where it was at, and I didn't have any dependents. So my little state taxes, they was sufficient. You hear me? And my pops would always tell me, baby girl, quit sweating that. It's going to come right on time. And when it comes, trust me, you'll need it right then and you'll be happy you didn't get it a moment before. And he never lied. It was always true. That's the case here for you. Yeah, look, the Knight of Wands. It's like you're waiting on this package, you're waiting on this letter to let loose and have a good time, but you're not recognizing that if you don't let loose now, that it's actually delaying it's like it's creating some sort of blockage in you receiving this. Your worry is creating some sort of obstacle to the receptivity energy of this package. Okay. So like, I don't know, let's just keep it surface level and say you're waiting on an apology. Okay. Your anxiousness, yeah, that motherfucker ain't never gonna give me an apology. And so you post stupid shit and you say stupid shit and it gets back to them. That's putting a delay in the confirmation. That's putting a delay in the frequency here. Okay. For some of you all, it could be delaying things for about a month. It could be delayed out for a month. The Ten of Swords, absolutely. And that's the challenge. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. I definitely have, I'm speaking to an Aries, a Taurus who is putting the worst case scenario over a situation that the universe is saying, hey, baby, it's coming. There's going to, like, the likely outcome of whatever this is an increase in your material wealth or spiritual growth. The increase is guaranteed. Okay. The increase is guaranteed. Something is just delayed. It's not even delayed. It's just not coming in when you want it to. And spirit is still challenging you to relax and hold back this primal instincts to take panicked action, but still the need to take intentional action, right? With the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck. There is a need to take some sort of action, but it has to be structured and composed. It has to be intentional. What is this increase that's coming towards the Taurus collective? Then tapped in and tuned in and building my own lane. Pookie Tookie. What is the increase in material wealth and spiritual growth where I have to be the bearer of the beautiful news that it more or less is in your material world? Okay. What you need to know, Taurus, is there is about to be an increase in your material world. Whatever this news is, this package that you're waiting on, there's going to be a significant increase in your financial, like in your material stability. You know what I'm saying? This is material satisfaction, material stability. Okay. This is a fat ass bank account. Hey, now, because it's not the 10, if you don't manage this right, if you don't collaborate with the energy of this abundance, it can dissipate, right? Because it's not the 10 of Pentacles, meaning this isn't generational wealth, but it is something that if you manage this right, it has the potential, if you collaborate with it, it has the potential to sustain you for a long time here. Okay, the Six of Cups. Oh, this is nice. Some of you all, I need to tell you that you could be getting some sort of increase, especially if you've been waiting on like some sort of child support settlement, or if you've been waiting on your co-parenter to agree to an increase. This is that. The Two of Cups, yeah. Things are balancing out. You and someone are getting on the same page. I feel like that Two of Cups is signaling that spiritual growth. Like, you're right. You are right to a degree. When you get this news of this increase, things are going to make sense. You're absolutely right. You're going to be able to walk away from the emotional baggage once you get this increase. Absolutely. But Spirit is saying, I need you to loosen up in the meantime. I need you to move in the confidence that it's coming in the meantime, because this Nine of Swords is creating a self-fulfilling prophecy that is delaying it. Okay, the Star card, which is the optimism, hope. This is a wish being granted. So you're right. You're going to receive it, but you're delaying I have to be the bearer of the bad news right there, Taurus. You are delaying your blessing with this anxiety and fear-ridden mindset. All right, Archangel Michael, close this out for Taurus. Someone's name could be Tiffany. The only major arcana here, Taurus, is the strength card, and that is Leo. But we also have Aquarius here at the bottom of the deck. So someone could have a north and south node, Aquarius, Leo, okay? Or when the nodes change from Pisces and Virgo into Aquarius and Leo, this could be a significant shift into your independence here, okay? Let's see. Close this out. Thank you. It says, you are ready for more. Your career is blossoming and growing. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So Spirit is saying you've got to be willing to take the action and make the changes now. And I say by the time that the nodes change to Aquarius, Leo, you're going to be living in the material wealth, in the spiritual growth from this situation, okay? And that's the truth, okay? So right now, Spirit is saying, I need you to regain your focus, because right now fear is kind of like hijacking your path. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. Let's move into Gemini. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Gemini. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? Let's see. What does the universe want you to know right now at this time? Gemini, I want to thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. All right. Okay. Okay. Spirit said, no, that's it, Key. All right. So, Gemini, we have Bell's announcement. So, Spirit wants you to know about a major announcement. Someone you know is undependable and insincere and great worry over nothing. The Feather card is in the challenging position. So I actually feel like that you're fearing that someone is undependable and insincere. But there's some sort of announcement, there's some sort of aha moment that is showing you that you've been you've been casting worries and projecting onto this situation. Yeah, for no, like there's been some discord. Like, let me see. There is some discord amongst you. Thank you. Okay, guaranteed success behind that. So, Gemini, I do feel like that there has been some sort of discord amongst you and your friend or friends and family. There's some sort of connection that has some discord around it. And you're fearing that this person is undependable, like they're not reliable, and that they're insincere. I do feel like that you're about to find out that is not the case, okay? And it's going to be known and made clear to you in an undeniable way. What is this announcement coming towards the Gemini collective? The Knights of Pentacles, something that's been a long time coming. So this announcement, you've been fearing that someone has been unreliable and insincere, and they're just not being dependable all along. This person, possibly a Virgo or a Leo, has been paying attention to the details all along, and it's going to show. Ace of Pentacles in some sort of offer that they're making your way suddenly. It's going to shock shit out of you too. This could be an Aries. It's going to shock the shit out of you too. Because I feel like that you've been in your head just kind of like throwing this person under the bus, you feel me, counting him out. And all along, this person has been trying to get something. I just heard meat and potatoes. Like this person has been, what's up, Hillary? This person has been nose down to the grind, trying to get something to be like trying to get something sustainable to offer here. Let's look at this feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And like I said, that's in your challenging position here. Let's see what this is saying. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. I have to be honest, I do feel like that this person has fumbled the bag a few times. Like, you know, like the Emperor is the likely outcome though. Damn. Like I have to be honest with you. This is someone that at one point in time was spread thin and maybe wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there was some details that you threw out there and this person didn't necessarily catch it. You know what I'm saying? And to the 5 of Wands could have put you all in some sort of like argument. The 10 of Wands to the 5 of Wands is definitely saying that there was a misunderstanding because of the amount of because of how overwhelmed the parties in this situation were. It does look like that this person is going to show you with the Emperor card coming out here. Hey, I don't know I don't give them what the fuck happened back here. I got this now. Okay. And the challenge is that you still may be burdened by because what I'm looking at here, because I know my cards, this is Temperance and this here is the 3 of Swords. So I definitely see that this is a situation that has caused some sort of pain, but the challenge here is that you're not seeing that there's an opportunity. This announcement is meant to heal the rift between you all. So let's look at this great worry over nothing for Gemini, for what they need to know right now. Great worry over nothing for my Gemini collective. Baby, I can't make this shit a Wheel of Fortune. It was all just a matter of divine timing anyways. Somebody in this situation was just spread too thin. They had a lot on their plate. The 6 of Cups, yeah, great worry over the flow of the way things played out in the past here. But look, judgment, it's coming. It's all coming together now, okay? The likely outcome is literally the Tower, the Emperor, and Judgment. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is a major change. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune here too. So there's a major change coming in this dynamic that is going to show you that you were perceiving this situation for worse than what it really was. And it has a lot to do with the people in this situation being spread too thin, okay? There's definitely someone coming towards you to have an honest, blunt conversation here. So don't sit down at this table in your feelings, okay? Don't come to this dinner table being sensitive for this conversation, but it is meant to show you that I think you was looking at this, you know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario was getting the best of you. All right, Archangel Michael, can you close this out for Gemini? Can you close this message out for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now? Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while Archangel Michael enhances your strength. So this is definitely a situation that is being healed at this time. Okay. It says all is in perfect timing, and that makes sense in your outcome with the Wheel of Fortune. This is it. It's time to take action now. Archangel Michael will be here to help you every step of the way. This could have to do with a Scorpio, an Aries, a Sag, a Pisces, a Virgo, a Leo, maybe Taurus, Capricorn, but that Knight of Pentacles is definitely my Virgo, Leo energy. So just take it as it resonates. Look, there goes Leo on the split. Let's move forward to Cancer. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Cancer? Let's jump in and see what is it that you need to know right now. Cancer, these are general messages, but you know that. So thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get it, Spirit. Tap me in for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? All right. So someone is trying to come between you and a friend. Okay. Spirit is saying it's time for you to there's a need to take a vacation. Okay. Stop fighting against something right now because someone is actively trying to pull. I'm getting the image of the Chinese finger lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if this side isn't pushing in at the time that this finger is pushing in, it's not going to unlock. So Spirit is saying, stop trying to wiggle and resist against this because there is someone actively making a partnership difficult for you. At the bottom of the deck, it says deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So Spirit is saying, if you want to be successful within this friendship here or with something that you want, you have to come to a peaceful place internally and stop trying to fight against the obstacle. Okay. Yeah. And look, keep your life in balance. Like, literally, I just gave you a message off your oracle. Yeah. Someone is trying to definitely create some sort of disappointment within maybe a lover's dynamic for you. What's up, Taylor? How have you been, beautiful soul? Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Who is this person that's trying to drive a wedge between Cancer and a friend or whatever Cancer is wanting? Show me this. The Ace of Swords. Damn, what is this? Who is this? The fucking truth. So there is someone coming towards you with a truth. I'm going to be honest with you. It is a truth that this person is coming towards you with in an effort to drive a wedge between you and someone. Okay. The Nine of Wands, but they're like, yeah, let me see if you still want this motherfucker if you know this. It's the energy that is given. The Five of Cups. Yeah, this person is definitely trying to, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is definitely giving the energy of like you and someone trying to rekindle the situation, trying to make the most of it. And whoever it is that they've been tangled up with coming towards you, like, look at you. He was just eating my asshole last weekend, and then look at you. Like, just it's some ignorant stuff like that. And Spirit is ultimately trying to tell you, take a vacation, like take a now, you know what I'm saying? Like, take a break from feeding into this person. And I'm gonna be honest, that's a gut punch right there. I'm gonna be honest with you. That right there would be a gut punch. And that's why Spirit is saying, don't sit here and entertain. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you notice that you got strange inboxes coming in, maybe this might be the time to deactivate or just delete the app and not entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What's the taking a vacation physically or mentally? Yeah, the Eight of Swords, take a vacation from worrying about what the fuck. Like, don't overanalyze this truth. Like, I have to be, I gotta be completely honest because that's what I do. This is the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if if they say that bullshit and say that the person that you're reconciling with and that you're trying to get the thing that you're wanting, if you find out that they was just eating this person, like if they come to you and they say they was just eating their ass last week, that is the truth. I have to be honest. That would be the absolute truth. That person would not be lying. And it's not funny. I just wish I would have used a better example. But Spirit is saying, don't get all up in your head about it. That's where it's important for you to make sure that you're making choices and decisions that bring you happiness. Because if this person really makes you happy, yes, it may not make you ecstatic that they was just eating somebody else's ass last week, but they're eating yours this week. And if that's what makes you happy, don't allow this person to steal your joy, okay? God, I wish I would have used a better example than that. Shit. The two of, because they're eating yours this week, okay? And it looks like they're doing a damn good job about it. Two of, I don't know when I'm going to grow up, but I promise you I am not mature enough for this one, okay? The Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands, baby, they is giving you, they eating it so good that they are giving you a different level of spark and confidence. And Spirit is saying, don't overanalyze that. Don't overthink that. Don't let somebody else that ain't getting their ass ate this week steal your glow away from you because you are this week, okay? I am so glad we have an intermission after this. I am so glad there's an intermission after this. Jesus. Let's go in and clarify the valleys and the scales. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, just focus on the now. Just focus on the now, Pukituku. Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's see. What is this deep personal strength and peace that assures success? You see what I'm saying? As long as you enjoy your turn, it's going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? You're not like, let's get a little serious. Let's get serious because as long as you're enjoying your now, then what's going to happen is when, like, even though this person was enjoying it last week, they wasn't enjoying it and being peaceful internally with it. If you do differently, you can endure your buffet a little, like they consider your buffet a little bit longer. Okay. Let me see. The Three of Wands is the opportunity to expand. Okay, so like where this just may be an all-you-can-eat buffet right now, when you come to peace at terms with it and not allow this other person to steal your joy, it actually allows, like the frequency just allows for the opportunity for you all to expand more than a buffet. Now you got the recipe and they come into the, they want to live with the buffet. They want to experience the buffet on a more regular basis. Okay. There's an opportunity to expand and put that work in. Hey, baby, they're going to build you a restaurant. The fuck you mean? The Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. You see what I'm saying? Hey, listen, baby. Let me tell you something. Let me get real serious. Okay. This was the most absurd reading I've done in a long time. But please be able to take a joke, but get the real message. Because what this is ultimately saying is you can allow someone else to steal your joy because they're miserable and miss out on an opportunity to expand. Whereas you may feel like something is surface level and this person's truth, whatever truth that outsider person is saying, it does have the potential to put you up in your head. It's also saying that you know, that truth, if you can see that I don't know, baby. Spirit is saying that you are not them, okay? They could have never been the empress, okay? They could have never made something grow out of it. Because, baby, if you give the empress a fucking seed, I promise you she's got a crop coming. There ain't nothing you can give the empress that the empress does not multiply, okay? This person over here, whoever's throwing the wedge, is the 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups. This is somebody wounded, crying over what they no longer have. Okay, let me slow down. This person don't know how to multiply nothing but misery. When you find peace internally, Cancer, Spirit is saying that you naturally are attracting, like you're attracting this person's energy and frequency of wanting to put the work in. Okay. Okay. So keep your scales in balance and don't let this person throw you off. What's up, Christina? You so silly. Let me see, Spirit. Archangel Michael, can you close this out? Can you close this out for Cancer? Stay the course. Don't panic. You are not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. I know that's right. And then at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying, make sure you're being honest with yourself as you're starting down this journey, okay? All right. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, so I'm going to take a quick 60 seconds, so a 2-minute break. Damn, I said a 2-minute. Lord have mercy. I'm going to take a 1-minute break, and I'll be right back, okay? I'll be, and put the 2 fingers up and all of that. Listen, Linda, follow along. I'm going to take a 60-second break, and I'll be right back, okay?
What's good? What's going on, yo? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. You're staring at the ceiling, 3 a.m. again. Wondering about his silence, wondering where he's been. Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access, you need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies, let's get into the root. I'm pulling up the energy, I'm tapping in the night. We're gonna see what's hidden in the dark and bring it to the light. It's the ManjulaAwakening, open up the eyes. Kiana's on the deck, cutting through the lies. From the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit, yeah. She keeps it real.
All right, let's jump in. Let's get ready for Leo. What's up, Jen F333? I know that's right. Let's get in here. Let's dig up in this thing for Leo and see what the Leo collective needs to know at this time. Guys, these are general messages, so please only take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. But I also want to thank you all for supporting the channel and smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get it, Spirit. What is it that the Leo collective needs to know right now? What do they need to know? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, there's a significant meeting with a stranger that could be very important. So be cautious and be mindful of your interactions here, okay? Yes, there's a significant meeting that actually is going to level the foundation for some sort of family dynamic here, okay? I do see that there is some sort of disappointment and a friend or a lover, and Spirit is challenging you to listen to your intuition in order to make beneficial changes when it comes to this situation with the lovers or a friend, okay? But there's definitely a significant meeting with a stranger that is going to be important moving forward. We got some Leos up in the house. Show me Leo. I know we got two. We got a Leo rising and a Leo moon. All right, Spirit, show me this energy. How will Leo know when they've had this particular encounter? Or what's so significant about it? The Star card, I'm telling you right now. This person is going to renew your sense of hope. And like, I have to be honest with you, it's almost like you may be losing your drive, your spark, your, the Page of Wands is willing to take on adventures, and you know what I'm saying? They're willing to take risks. And I feel like that you may have kind of like decided to play things safe. You know what I'm saying? You might have took a risk that caused you a lot. And so you just kind of started treading lightly. There's a significant encounter with a stranger, possibly an Aquarius, but this person is they're going to be a breath of fresh air. They're going to make you want to kind of like take a leap of faith here. Yeah. The Six of Swords person could help you. So you could be traveling. I just heard flat tire. You could have a flat tire. Someone could help pull over and help significantly, like someone significant, someone that's going to be very significant, could help you with the flat tire or lead you in the direction of a flat tire or something like such. I don't know. This person is definitely going to help get you moving over some sort of conflict. And it's feeling like to me that this has a lot to do with a family situation, because it's going to bring some sort of wish. And the very next card is a wish come true. It's like this person is going to help you see the difference. Like this stranger is going to give you some sort of information that's going to help you make the necessary adjustments to move some sort of plan along so that you can see growth and development there. What is this? What is the family wish coming true for Leo? What's up, balance? We got Leo in the house. The Hanged Man. The Judgment card and the Ten of Pentacles. It looks like that the family, you're healing some sort of deception within a family dynamic, and it's coming. There's a stranger. Okay. I don't give a damn if they don't help you fix a flat tire. What they're doing is they're putting the wheel back on a car that you considered as a lost cause. Okay. Like you could not find the special tire that this particular car took. And so you were just counting it as a loss. You encounter someone that gives you exactly what you need to get that particular transportation moving again. And it's a family dynamic. Could be with a Pisces or an Aries. Maybe a Scorpio, someone that you have a family dynamic with. It definitely allows for some sort of surrendering of poor decision making here. And it helps people see things from a different perspective. And that perspective leads to longevity. It leads to healing. Let's look at this disappointment in a friend or a lover that's going to require Leo to use their intuition. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, the Death card is anchoring this. The Page of Cups. Yeah, this is the Four of Swords. So here's the deal. Leo, it looks like that there has been some sort of ending, some sort of disappointment between you and someone. This meeting with this stranger is going to offer some sort of word to the wise. And it's literally going to help you see that maybe this one isn't a situation that you just ball up and throw away. Because the Page of Cups to the Four of Swords is this emotional offer, this apology to the Four of Swords to heal and rejuvenate a connection here. So it definitely looks like that I'm speaking to a Leo, that what you need to know right now, be mindful of your encounters and really listen to what they're telling you, because there's a significant stranger that is going to give you some sort of advice, that could even give you a story of their relationship that is going to help you see that the relationship that just sort of painful ending isn't in as bad of a state as you deem it to be at this time. Okay. Uh-oh, I knew that was going to be the thing. It was too pretty. Okay, Archangel Michael, close this out for Leo. It's 111 right now, Leo, and here we have the unicorn here, and that 111 energy is all about listening to your intuition. So I can promise you that right now it is going to be vital to make sure that you're tapping into your intuition. What's up, Phoenix? What's up? You got a Gemini Leo rising? I know that's right. Top of the AM, everyone. Top of the AM. I love. All right. So we have your vibration is rising. It says this is a time of great spiritual growth. Okay. For you, you are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And this person's advice is going to help usher you into this frequency. Okay. And so Spirit is saying at the bottom of the deck, it is time to play. Make sure you're loosening up and taking some time to play. It'll help you regain your focus on what really matters. Okay. There could be something significant about a red Toyota. Hey, everybody. I don't know. I just heard that. Hey, everybody. All right, let's go in for Virgo, shall we? And I think the person that I'm getting that from is a food critic on YouTube. I think he's a chunkier guy, short hair. He looks like he's of a different nationality than American, but he may be American. And he wears a lot of black. I think he says stuff like, hey, everybody. Like he does weird stuff like cook steak and like a pound of butter. He'll cook like 3 different steaks and see which one is better or something like that. I think he's the one like the, hey, everybody. I don't know, Virgo. I don't know. 58, 55. I absolutely love your vibe. Thanks so much for your guidance, beautiful soul. Oh, thank you. You're so welcome. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? What does Virgo need to know right now? Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let's get it. Okay. What you need to know right now is tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. But shrewdness and resourcefulness is needed, especially in business. Okay. So time to go out and have fun. Yeah, Spirit is definitely wanting you to know that right what Virgo needs to know right now is this time to have fun. It's time to get out there and have fun. Like if you are a Virgo that's kind of like been pedal to the metal, you know what I'm saying? Spirit is saying, I gotta be honest with you, and I'm gonna be honest with you, even if you're experiencing financial situations like you not like now, Kiana, I need to be on somebody's time clock at all times. I hear you. Your your spirit team is needing you to know right now that in order to get in the position to get the resources that you're truly desiring, you have to allow yourself to have fun. Okay. It's time to loosen up a little bit, Virgo. Loosen up. I know that's If you're not affected by Leo, that can be hard for you sometimes. Yeah, pleasure with a close friend. Spirit wants you to, Virgo, to be spending some quality time, celebrating, having fun, going out, having a good time with a particular close friend here. Okay. Spirit is saying that, it is going to require you to be resourceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here being reckless with your finance. My eyes fucking up too. So Virgo, be mindful. You could be having eye issues. But like, yeah, you might usually spend, I don't know, $100 on a bottle when you go out and have a good time. But because you're trying to be resourceful, you're gonna have to step it back a little bit, but still go out there and have a good time. Just be resourceful with it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But let me jump in and see what's going on for Virgo. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on with this tankard? Celebration, fun, and enjoyment for Virgo. The Nine of Swords, oh no, Virgo. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. You overthinking a partnership with a possible Sagittarius Scorpio is what the Knight of Wands is for me as a reader, but it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Pentacles, it could be a Virgo or Leo, or it could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, but I'm just going to not be uncomfortable. I'm going to read these motherfuckers the way I read them. And the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius Scorpio energy. The Knight of Pentacles is a Virgo Leo energy. Okay. I definitely feel like that you're overthinking some sort of collaboration here. And Spirit is what you need to know. Spirit is saying it's just time to like get out your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Mr. Thurman's coming to mind. So somebody could like to play dominoes or something like that, but study long, you study wrong. And I'm definitely speaking to a Virgo who is studying way too long as it pertains to a situation with the Knight of Wands here. Spirit is saying, just fucking do it. Let me see. What is this shrewdness and resourcefulness in business for Virgo right here? The King of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a need to really be, and like if you're going to use that, and because we all know a Virgo knows how to be analytical and really pays attention to the details. Spirit is saying shift the focus from this partnership. Don't use that analytical energy on this particular partnership. There it goes. Sheesh. Don't use that analytical energy on this partnership. It's needed as it pertains to your business. So if you're trying to get some sort of business up and off the ground, Spirit is saying that's where you're needing to use that King of Swords mindset here. Okay, because there is some sort of stiff competition around. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't work for yourself and you don't have a business, Spirit is saying really mind your manners when you are in on the clock. Make sure you're going in on time. Make sure you're paying attention to the details. Make sure you're filling out your paperwork. Make sure that everything is taken care of, because the Five of Wands, someone could be senselessly like gunning for you. You know what I'm saying? They might not be happy with you in a particular position or something like that. The Strength card. Yeah, there's definitely a need, especially if you're affected by Leo. There's a need to just kind of like mind your manners as it pertains to business, and don't get the big head right now. Don't allow your pride and ego to get in the way of you handling your business affairs. There's a need to be really analytical and mind over matter here. The likely outcome of this is you going out and having fun. At the end of the fucking day, Virgo, take a break. Okay, take a breather, have fun, loosen up, get the plug out your ass. I told you, get the plug at the four of cups and the Five of Pentacles, Virgo. What you got going on? Because I'm gonna need you to figure it out. Cheer up, Buttercup. What's going on? Four of Cups is definitely this depression, this apathy. Spirit is like, shake that shit off. There's something, and it could be because of some sort of financial hit or some sort of hit that you've taken in your business world. And Spirit is like, hey, Pooh, all I can keep hearing is allow your divine to make good of this situation. Because whatever is happening that is requiring your resourcefulness, it's happening so that you can actually go out and have fun. Because whatever you've been focusing on in the business aspect, it's taking your fun out of you. It's putting a stick up your butt. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles, it's like you've been working at something too hard. You've been too persistent. And it's time, like, in order for you to actually reap the rewards, it requires you to go out and have fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're constantly moving your postmark or your success marker, then you're never going to feel like you're accomplishing anything, Virgo. I know I'm constantly moving my mile marker too, so trust me. I'm just channeling the message right now, okay? But I'm highly affected by Virgo, so don't take it personal. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Archangel Michael, close this out for the Virgo collective. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Damn, I think I told you that. You're overthinking some sort of partnership. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. And then at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying that a change is coming as it pertains to this situation. Okay, Archangel Michael is here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So Virgo, your divine really wants you to know, loosen up and believe and have a good time. Okay. Let's move into Libra, shall we? Ooh, when I went like this, my nose is pierced. I think the bottom part of it has closed up. But when I went like this, I literally felt like I moved a nose ring around. That might be I need to go put my nose ring back in, or I could be speaking to someone that has a nose ring. But I think I will rock my nose ring this summer. I think I will. I think I will. It definitely was super cute. Okay. That shit hurt like hell. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit hurt like hell. But man, and thinking about going through this bottom layer of cartilage, honey, shit, I'm gonna have to be a thug. I'm gonna have to find a thug in me to go through that. Cause that nose piercing hurt, baby. I don't like pain though. I only like pain behind closed doors. Okay. But tattoos and all that shit, baby, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's got to shit. The nose was the first thing I got done that made me be like, you know what, I don't like pain. And I only got 2 tattoos. And baby, a best friend talked me into one. And motherfucker's not complete. And then I got the other one for my baby sister. I don't like no pain. But I don't know what that means, Libra. I don't know what that means. Just take it as a resonance, okay? And Libra, you may want to rewind that back if you're on the playback and you just hit the timestamp, rewind it back. There was something about a nose ring coming through. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Libra. What does Libra need to know right now? Yeah, it hurts. It hurt like hell. I ain't let that shit close up. Ain't no way I'm going through that pain for nothing. Okay? That ain't what Keke do. We gonna make something good out of this shit. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Libra. Tap me in for Libra, Spirit. What does Libra need to know right now? Okay. New job or career. Libra, what you need to know is there's a new job or career that's coming your way. There's also something to do with marriage here. Okay, someone that you're married to or someone that you was married to could be trying to put some sort of obstacles and challenges in your way as it pertains to this new career. And Spirit is saying they may be putting a wedge there, but they cannot succeed. What is meant for you will not pass you by, is what you're needing to know right now. But you will be like, whatever this new career or new job is, it is going to be like your marriage. Like it's going to be something that you value and cherish. It's going to seem like it's made just for you. And there is someone around you that is trying to put some sort of wedge or dampen this up. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at this new job or career. You did it twice, Chris Liz. They do hurt. I think I am. Shit, to be honest with you, fuck around. I might go today. And get that bottom part reopened up. I don't know. Probably not. Be honest with you. I'm talking cash shit. I got to talk myself into some shit like that because, baby, Keke don't do no pain. Baby, I'm going to need a butt massage after I go through that. I'm going to stop. Let me see, Spirit. What's the new job or career? I should not have done that. I'm going to stay the course. Let me see, Spirit. What's the new job or career coming for Libra? Supermom, what's up? The World card, there's a brand new cycle here, okay? You've been waiting on this job opportunity. You've been waiting on this. You've been praying for this. And you're about to, what you need to know is it's about that time for you to take act. Like it's coming in. What you need to know is that the wait is over here, okay? And I feel like that why Spirit is putting this out here is because the wait is over. And once you've been waiting and in that hangman position for a long time, the blood kind of rushes to your head. And when you flip back over, it takes a moment to readjust to it, right? And if you're not mindful and careful in that readjustment, you could kind of wobble and look to lean on the thing. You know what I'm saying? If things are spinning, right? You could try to reach for familiar things to kind of catch your dizziness, okay? That is the thing that has the potential to drive a wedge between you and this new phase, this new career job opportunity, okay? So reaching towards familiarity or comfortability may not be a good choice for you in this new job and career, okay? Indoor career. Yeah, the 7 of Wands. I'm going to be honest with you. You are not going to be able to open new doors with the same tactics, Libra. And I also feel like that there is someone that you're was married to, that is absolutely butthurt by this new cycle that you're going into. And I do feel like that this is someone that is going to create some obstacles with you going towards this new opportunity. I saw something that said that nose rings are our generation's version of the auntie with the gold tooth. But let me get my gold tooth, Pookie, because I want mine back. Hey, what does it mean? Mine was pierced on this side. What does it mean? What does the side of the nose mean? Give me my gold tooth back, Pooh, because I look fly as fuck with mine, okay? And it fits my vibe. It really does fit my vibe. I know that's right, girl. I'm going to go get my gold fucking tooth today then, okay? Not literally the gold tooth. I'm going to go put this thing back in my nose. But I think I'm going to have to go to the shop because I tried to push an old nose ring through about a year ago and it wasn't going and it was too hurtful. So I need somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Let me get back to Libra's reading because they like shit to be fair and balanced. Okay. What's going on with this marriage here? Ooh, we finding out the baby's gender today. Let me know. Woo, Spirit said, hold on, Kiana. Time out. Get it right. There is a life partner that, like, what you need to know is the shit is changing for you, Libra. There's a new cycle, a new job, a new career that's coming towards you. It's been a long time coming. And when it opens up, it is going to require swift movement, bravery. Go towards this and don't let anything hold you back. There's also new love coming towards you. It is going to lead towards marriage. But there is someone that is trying to put a wedge between this job and this new relationship. The Three of Wands. This is something that's coming in. Okay, this is. I'm speaking to a Libra, baby. Your blessings are coming in. Okay, this is your season of receiving your blessings, Libra. Okay, there's a life partner. Okay, bitch, give me some. Give me a little bit, okay? Or if you're not gonna give me a little bit, can you please invite me so that I can catch the bouquet, Libra? Because this here's nice. And we ain't got to this idiot over here that's gonna be trying to put a wedge in between you and your new cycle, but that shit don't matter. You're going to be celebrating, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You ain't gonna have to be with this person for long before they propose to you. Maybe 3 months. Maybe 3 months before this person is like, you know what, this is my person. It's nice. It's nice. Let me see. Show me this person. Like it says, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. I think this particular person is trying to come in between both. The Queen of Swords, this could be a Virgo or a Libra, but then this is a bitter bitch, okay? Seven of Pentacles, this is someone that feels like that they've invested a lot of time into this situation, and they had expected that at some point in time, this could be an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this person definitely did not think that you was really going to walk away from them, boss up, glow up, and elevate. Baby, I don't give a fuck how long you were separated from this person. Baby, this person was counting their days, waiting on Libra to come back around, thinking that Libra was going to come crawling back. And it looked like this is the season that this person is going to find out differently. Okay. Yes, I want to know the gender. My Saturn is on the highest degree possible. Oh my goodness, my Saturn, I'm on the 29-degree Saturn too. And my Saturn, I'm a 29-degree Saturn too. This light, when you're 29-degree Saturn, there are major rewards and benefits that you will reap in that lifetime, okay? Especially with Saturn. So if you have any planets in 29-degree, look at that because you're at the end of that cycle and it's about time to start reaping those benefits. Or those karmic lessons, whichever one it is. Let's see. Hey, I'm so glad that you caught the live. Peace. Welcome. Let's see, Spirit. Tap me in. Archangel Michael, close this out for Libra. It's almost over. I told you this is your season, okay? And there ain't nothing that this person or anybody else can do. It's just your season. The only thing you can do is fall off the beaten path and delay it. It says your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile. I know that's right. It says your prayers are being answered. Didn't I start out by saying this is your season to receive your blessings? Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Libra, brace yourself. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Know my Saturn's highest point of exhaustion in Libra. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I just walked away and what does that say? And Libra was messaging me, begging me to unblock him. I think this is role reversal. He loves me, but is non-committal. I know that's right. Let's tap in. What's up, KG? What's up, Pooh? For sure, I can't take you serious. What I do? For sure, I can't take you serious right now in the Cancer reading, cause I am screaming, not eating the booty. Well, I love you. Somebody tell KG. I was just doing my job. Okay. Let's move in for Scorpio. Yes, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Scorpio? Let's jump in and see, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now, Scorpio? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is thoroughly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Scorpio. Okay. Spirit is saying heartache over what you no longer have. So, Scorpio, I definitely see that there is a shift. Something is leaving. Okay. So there is a loss of something here. Sorrow over a loss. Financial pinch. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting the loss of a connection, and the connection walks away with a significant portion of your finances. That's what I'm getting initially. It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. There is a friend around you of this time that has experienced this same thing, and they are going to help you navigate this. But it definitely looks like that there is some sort of loss, and whatever the loss is, it does affect you financially as well. So there could be like you could be losing the house to a spouse, or you could be like you could have find out that you have to pay a great deal amount of alimony or child support or something like that. And it definitely puts you in some sort of financial push here. So what you need to know is to, don't be reckless. Let me see. What is this heartache? Or what is this that Scorpio no longer has? What is this that is sorrow over loss? Five of Cups. Damn, it's just a whole lot of sorrow. Four of Swords. Damn. Listen, Linda, what's going on, Scorpio? The loss of a relationship. I knew it. I felt it. The Hierophant. There's the loss. There's a heartache of a loss of a structure that you had been building, and it looks like it's a relationship, something you were committed to, possibly married to. It definitely looks like that. What you need to know is that there is going to be some sort like this loss, this ending is going to hit you harder than anticipated. But there is a silver lining to be had here, okay? Yeah, Four of Swords. I'm going to be honest with you. I do feel like that there is some sort of resting that is going to be needed, but I also feel like that there is going to be some sort of social community around you at this time that you are going to be able to indulge in. But Spirit is saying choose healing too. Like, don't act like that this heartache isn't there, okay? What is this sorrow? I don't even, let me just see. What is this read? Sorrow over loss. The Four of Cups. Yeah, just kind of like depressed, kind of like just focusing on what you no longer have. I'm going to be honest. Listen, Linda. I'm listen, Linda. Do I say that? Major Arcana. Yes. Some of you all could be finding out the loss of a child. You could be finding out that, like this person is like the loss is could be that this person is taking the children. You know what I'm saying? Like this person could be moving the children a long distance, and you could not be able to access the children the way that you had, or there could actually be the loss of a child, the loss of a love. What is this Ace of Cups? Yeah, Five of Swords. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't necessarily think that it's the loss of a child. I just feel like that there's this sorrow, there's this mope and depression, kind of pondering over those repressed emotions, feeling like you sabotaged a relationship and now you don't have access to possibly, like, the Page of Cups is like, I forget what season that is, but I'm almost positive that that would be someone born within that like springtime. Okay, it's not a summer. The Page of Wands is a summer baby, but there could be something that was developed in the spring. I don't know. It doesn't really matter about the timing, but I definitely feel like that this Ace of Cups isn't necessarily the loss of a pregnancy or the loss of a child. More or less, it's loss of access to it due to poor decision making and the desire to try to win something at all costs. Well, this financial pinch here, it definitely looks like that what Scorpio needs to know is that there is some sort of financial pinch that is headed your way. Let's look at this. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm definitely lifting you up during this time. This is probably the toughest reading of all of the 6 so far. I'm sorry, the 8. What's this financial pinch that the Scorpio collective needs to be made aware of? The Sun card. There could be some sort of exposure of your financial resources here. The King of Cups, Spirit is saying there is definitely going to be a need for emotional diplomacy when it comes to this financial pinch. If I could just let you know, there is a financial pinch coming, but I also see you recovering from this if you're willing to ramp up your efforts. Yeah, definitely. If you're willing to be emotionally diplomatic through this ending, I definitely see you overcoming this financial pinch. But it is going to require some diplomacy. This could have something to do with someone born in June. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but there is someone around you of the same gender that has been through this very same situation, and they do have some sort of wisdom to offer you that will help you remain diplomatic. Could be a Sagittarius or a Pisces. This person was fated because the universe knew you would struggle with this. So this person, this deep friendship, it was fated. And look at this person and value and appreciate this person, because I'm here to let you know that the divine absolutely orchestrated this person, because the divine felt like that without this person, you might not make the right decisions within this situation here. Okay. So whoever this deep friendship is, they are a blessing in disguise. I want you to know that. Let's see. Archangel Michael, close this out for Scorpio. It says your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. And Spirit is saying, even though we're answering your prayers, exactly, this is a blessing in disguise. Absolutely. And Spirit is saying, like, make sure that you're praying from, and like, prayer really does move mountains. So reach out to the divine with your heart's concern and watch miracles unfold. But Spirit is saying, in order to get those messages from your heart up to the divine, you have to focus on opening up. All right, Scorpio, I love you. I hope that that message was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. If so, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Ashley said, I'm scrolling back to Virgo. Do your thing, Pooh. Do your thing. What 21 Libra represents energetically at a peak degree? Supreme balance between power and fairness, strategic diplomacy, in, instead of brutal force. Karmic justice playing out through relationships. All right, guys, so I am going to take the full intermission this time. I'm going to let the entire theme song play out, and then I'll be back for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
Dive deep to elevate, it's time to heal. I see a cold red on the fourth floor, listen close. That person on your mind, yeah, they do the most. They smiling on the outside, but they're miserable within. Trying to save face, but they know they can't win. I'm picking up the energy, but let me be clear. That behavior right there, yeah, that's bitch made, my dear. They fumbled the bag, they dropped the prize. Now they watching from the sidelines. We're regretting their eyes. Don't let them spin the block unless they come in correct. Radical self-sight is what we expect. It's the ManjulaAwakening. Open up your eyes. Keana's on the deck, cutting through the lies from the deep truth sessions to the walking clinic flow. She's gonna tell you everything you really need to know. No chaser, just spirit. Yeah, she keeps it real. Dive deep to elevate. It's time to heal. Take what resonates and chuck the rest. We don't force the shoe, we just pass the test. It ain't always pretty, sometimes it's gonna sting, but clarity is the gift that the awakening brings. Whether you're a Sag or Pisces or a Gemini, we're reclaiming our power, reaching for the sky. Yeah. If you need that emergency session, you know where to go. Don't let these people disturb your peace. I'll see y'all over on the extended Zoom. Create new life. Peace. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the tribe. Life is getting hard lately. I know that's right. We don't bitch about it getting hard, baby. We figure out what to do with it. Let's jump in. It's staring at the sea in 3
All right, y'all. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all?
Is he reflecting? Is he moving on? Or just playing games until the break of dawn? You need the instant access. You need the homegirl truth. Stop sugarcoating lies.
Let's jump in for Sagittarius.
I'm pulling up the energy. I'm tapping in the
Sag just wagging that thing. 133.44. I think I will. Let's see, Sagittarius. What do you need to know right now? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all, I don't know why I waited all the way to the end to say this, but I do want to let y'all know that y'all do know that today is First Thursday. So I do intend on coming live again. The link is already up to turn your notification bells on. I will be answering 3 questions for any and all of my subscribers. Things do tend to get a little hectic sometimes. I'm not sure my moderators' lives are their life in, right? Everybody's got a life. So I do anticipate running the all signs. So y'all, come on over there. Drop your questions in there. It's going to be a little bit lax this time around. But if you would like to guarantee your questions, there is always an option to get it guaranteed answered. But I'm here for you for about an hour this evening, okay? Starting at 7:30. But let's jump in, Sagittarius, and see, what do you need to know right now? Okay, cool. So Nikita says she will be there to help. Thank you. Nikita says she will be there to help. Did I just turn it off? It's off now, ain't it? What's up, Fontaine? Fonte? Babe? Nate? Fonate? Baby, I'm sorry, baby. Hello, beautiful soul. Perfect timing. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What does Sagittarius need to know right now, y'all? I swear, baby, I don't know how to, baby. Reading never was my strong suit, okay? I always liked the picture books. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Funati. Hey, boo. Thank you. Funati. We have Bull. So Spirit is Sagittarius. Spirit is saying, do not back down from this stubborn, aggressive asshole. Okay. There could be quite literally, a Capricorn or a Taurus. We have the Bull in the Ram. Okay. No, the Ram. Hold on. The Bull is Taurus. Who is the Ram? Whoever it is, it's a stubborn motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that right now. What you need to know right now, the Spirit is saying, do not back down from opposition. What zodiac sign is represented by the ram? Aries. So this could be an Aries or a Taurus. Dragon. But beware of self-delusion. Okay. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never forget Sagittarius when COVID was going around. Before they named it COVID, my daughter got sick for 2 days, and I really don't do labels. I know. Call me what you want. I don't give a fuck. I feel like when you get to labeling shit, it gives it too much motherfucking authority. Okay. So I don't really do too much labeling of anything. A sickness is a sickness, and when you're sick, you need some herbs in your body to get that sickness balanced out. But anyways, my daughter had got sick, and so I treated her, or whatever the case may be. And then in February of 2020, that's when they basically, the end of January, beginning of February, that's when they finally gave COVID a name. And I remember saying that that's probably, if I'd have took my daughter to the doctor in November, then that's probably what they would have labeled it. And I said, but I'm not going to speak that shit over my daughter. I said, now don't you get it twisted. I'm not saying that COVID isn't a thing, because I don't want to discredit nothing. Because when you get to discrediting shit, well, then it's on a mission to prove your ass wrong. And I don't need nobody to prove me wrong, nothing. Okay. And that's her. That's her. I went through that whole spiel because Spirit is saying, yes, this person is aggressive, and yes, they're stubborn, and yes, you do not have to back down from this opposition. But don't you dare go in there and lying to yourself and discrediting who the fuck this is. Because at the end of the day, baby, this is a bull-headed ram. Okay? So don't go in there thinking that you can don't go in there thinking that you going in your mind, because your zodiac animal sign is a dragon, and you can go in here and blow. Ironically, that's my Chinese zodiac sign, is I am the dragon. That's so crazy. So don't allow that fantasy of your fire spitting spirit to walk you into a situation where, well, they might not be able to spit the wisdom that you do, but they sure can knock you on your ass in a matter of 2 seconds, right? So Spirit is saying, don't self-delusion yourself, but you can handle this if you're honest with yourself. Okay. Don't get out here lying to yourself. Your lyrics sounds like your flavor of words. Did you create that? No, but a loyal subscriber, someone that has watched me for a long, long time, took my words throughout the time that she's followed me and created that song. I love that. I love it. Thank you so much, Dr. Hines. Let's look at this. It says, don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. What is this? The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, because you are that bitch. Or you are boss day. Okay. You are the one. Okay. Like, I have to be honest with you. The 9 of Pentacles here, that's stable, solid, sovereign energy. Like, you can stand on your own. Yes, you know how to collaborate. 3 of Pentacles, that 9 of Pentacles is usually separated by the 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles person understands the concept of collaborating. But the 9 of, let me break this down to you, Sagittarius. The 9 of Pentacles. Here's the energy that we all need to know. I don't give a damn if you're Sagittarius or what you are. Just listen to this. The 9 of Pentacles in collaborations, this is why she's labeled as the pre-empress. Because she doesn't match your frequency. She does not match your energy. but she only collaborates what is reciprocated. So if you only call for holidays or stuff like that, she then will not go out of her way to get in touch with you outside of holidays. She will say, this is a connection that respects holiday times. So I will reach out to this person and wish them happy holidays, happy birthday, and stuff like that. But I will not go out of my way to force a collaboration. And if this particular partnership decreases on the holiday invites and holiday wishes, she doesn't take offense to that. She just says, oh, I see. This partnership has now phased out of the importance of holidays. And now we don't reach out all the time. I won't take offense to that, but I won't be the one that actually continuously sends out the holiday invitations and happiness and all of that. And if that collaboration breaks down to there's no more interactions, she doesn't take it personal. She just understands that it has phased out. Okay. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to do when Spirit is saying, don't back down from opposition. So if you got somebody coming to you and be like, well, shit, I don't call you because you don't call me. I'm not mad at you for that. And I understand that. But that's exactly why I don't reach out to you either. That's what Spirit is wanting you to shift from and show strength and fortitude instead of allowing someone to put baby in a corner. You know, no one puts babe in a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to speak up for yourself. The King of Cups, but be diplomatic about it. Okay. The Death card. This could be a Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm going to be honest with you. The likely outcome by you standing up and not backing down to this opposition is this person being more diplomatic in the way that they handle you. Let's see. This stubborn, aggressive person. Show it. Who is this? It was very sweet, and it does match me. You're right. Loyal members. Dr. Hines been around for a minute. Let's see, Spirit, tell me in. There we go. This could be an Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but whoever this person is, deep down inside, they view you as an emotional counterpart for this person. And, you know, the Six of Cups, this could be someone you share some sort of past with. You could share children with this person. You don't necessarily have to. There's just some sort of soul recognition here. But if I could be completely honest with you, this stubborn asshole is absolutely enamored by you. And they like, if Burger King could have it their way, they would be collaborating with you. It would make them the happiest card in the deck. It would make them feel like that they're getting their wish come true to truly collaborate with you. But Spirit is saying that there is a need to beware of self-delusion, okay? Because this person has already shown you their stubborn and aggressive ways. Just because I'm telling you that if they could have it their way, Burger King their way, they would be collaborating with you. They would consider that a wish fulfillment. They're still very stubborn and they still want it their way. So don't be self-delusion thinking that, oh, well, let me just give in to him this time and then they'll look out for me next time. That's not the way that's not the way this person works. And if you don't stand in your strength and fortitude in the forefront, then you're already setting a bad tone for this situation here. Okay. So let's see. What is this? Beware of self-delusion. The Seven of Swords, it did hit the table on the side, the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You see what I'm saying? With the Wheel of Fortune, I have to be honest with you. Spirit is saying, do not, this, like, you look it up. The Seven of Swords, especially when it's clarifying a self-delusion card, it's about lying to yourself, about this person's capacity to truly collaborate and partner with you. Don't allow this person to sell you a dream when this person has already showed you their true colors. I definitely feel like that this is a reading for a Sagittarius that is needing to learn to set your boundaries and be fortified in them, and make sure that the boundaries that you're putting in are rooted in your self-worth and not self-delusion. Confirmation. I feel like I need to go blow my nose, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Close this out for Sagittarius. Archangel Michael, close this out for Sagittarius. And this doesn't have to be romantic, but it very much so could be with the King and Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. Let me see. Archangel Michael, close this out for Sag. It says make a decision, and that's what that Seven of Swords is. Quit lying to yourself. It says, are you choosing? Ooh, put it together. It says, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing towards your own joy. You deserve it. You see what I'm saying? And at the bottom of the deck, it says, take control of your thoughts. It says, your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire without self-delusion. Thank y'all so much for supporting the channel, smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Nikita, I think I put this up on Facebook. I'm almost positive that I did. Let me go see. I don't think nobody's commented though. I don't ever want to find myself thirsty for relationships again. Or thirsty for partnerships or any of that good shit. I just heard O-Dog, which is so crazy because I have a stepbrother and that's what they call him. Yeah, confirmation. I can't remember his birthday though. I'm going into Capricorn. Let's get it. 148.50. All right, Spirit, tap me in. What you mean? Oh, my bad. Okay. What you mean? Oh, my bad. Okay. What you mean? Hey, Akia. Hey. Hey, Key. I have Leo in the blank degree of my Venus. That's good. LOL. That's good, right? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to zone into a different part of my brain. And I'm gonna be honest, I want to get done. Let me get through a Capricorn and Aquarius, and if you bring it back up at the end, I might try to put my brain into my astrology. But let me finish this real quick. Spirit, tap me in. This is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know right now? Oh, Facebook. No, you good, girl. You good. So Capricorn, we have climbing towards success. So success is coming towards you. You could be having some sort of success with an older woman, or you need to know about there's some sort of dealings with an older woman. We'll dive into this in a second. This older woman could be trying to make you do something against your will. You could be climbing the ladder to success, and there could be an older woman trying to advise you to do something against your better judgment. Let me see what's going on here. But Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. And if you feel like that you shouldn't be taking that person's advice, well, don't second guess yourself, okay? Spirit, what's going on with this climbing towards success for Capricorn? Girl, me too. It's been so long since I've been live on Facebook. This could be like, you could definitely be climbing to success as it pertains to your endeavors, your goals, your ambitions in life. I don't necessarily feel, oh damn, we got the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Yeah, you're in Six of Wands. I feel like that your brain, the way that you think, and your diplomacy, the way that because you could be really good at directing the I'm speaking to a Capricorn because the Capricorn gave me this analogy, directing the flow of traffic. Okay, I do feel like that there is a level of the emotional diplomacy about you that is getting recognized, and it's actually allowing you to ascend a level. It's allowing you to climb some sort of ladder of success here. Okay, let me see. What does this older woman got to do with this? We do have a Sagittarius. We do have the Wheel of Fortune with the Leo card, the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying that there are fated events that are unfolding right now at this time. So it is, and there are things that you don't have all of the information you need. So make sure that you're making head over heart decisions. Make sure that you're being emotionally diplomatic at this time because you are being recognized. There are some fated changes coming your way that are going to give you a big confidence boost, but you may not recognize, or it may not feel like it right now in this season is what I'm getting. What's going on with this older woman for Capricorn? The Sun card and the Judgment. So there could be a Leo or a Scorpio female that is coming your way wanting to reconcile. Damn. Okay. Hey, let me tell you something. Do I see the ladders of success as far as your ambition, the ladder of success as it pertains to your ambitions and goals? Yes, I do. But I also feel like the spirit wants you to know, Capricorn, that if you're a male, I don't matter if you're male or female, if you're into women and a particular woman on your mind is older than you, there's success coming from that situation. There is growth and development that is coming from that situation. I do feel like that you've been up in your head about that situation developing. It's developing, okay? There's definitely some sort of dealings that is developing. There is an age gap here, and it does look like that this is like a renewal of something. Because it is given the Ace of Cups, like this could be something brand spanking new, but with Judgment here, I feel like that you already have some sort of experience with this person. It's just about making the final decision to be optimistic about where things are going with this person, okay? Now let's see, what about this person that's trying to make Capricorn do something against their will? The Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant and the King of Wands. Okay, so there may be somebody there may be somebody, an older woman who's kind of like holding out on the goods, trying to get you to put some sort of official title on the connection or get some sort of official standing on where you two stand before they give up the goods. But I definitely feel like that whoever this older woman is, with the Queen of Cups coming out to the Taurus, this person is very stubborn. They want what they want. They do want an emotional connection with you, but they're waiting on some sort of passionate action towards structure from you. So it does look like that whoever this older woman is, they are trying to the manipulation cards are not out here, but I do see them using their resources to try to get you to put some structure around this relationship. Like, you are making progress with this person, but this person is just wanting a structured relationship with you is what I'm getting. Yeah, and that's the truth. That's the truth. This is someone, Capricorn, you got somebody in your energy that's wanting an official status here. Okay. So let's see. What does Archangel Michael have to say to close this up for Capricorn? (11:11) on the clock. Look at it. It's 2:11 my time, but Faith Focus is looking at 1:11. No, that's right. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. What is the message? Archangel Michael, close this out for Capricorn. Yes, you are correct. This was a personal reading. This is my Ace of Swords. This is a personal reading. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. And at the bottom of the deck, we have step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear, and it's time for you to share your wisdom, confirmations out the ass. You definitely just got a personal reading, Capricorn. Question for the clarity notes. I would love to do a month-to-month check-in with you, but just a general overall energy that you get instead of a specific situation during that time, if possible. Akia, I will absolutely create that product. Can you email me that? And I will create that just for you. That's not an option for the clarity note, because in order for you to get a general check-in, I would need to do a few things, but that is definitely something that I can create. All right, let's see. Let's jump in for Aquarius. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. Thank you for the inspiration. Yes, thank you so much, Balance. Thank you for answering that question. Thank you, Balance. Thank you. Look at us coming together like butt cheeks, making this thing work over here. Shit. Let's move in for Aquarius. $158.50. All right, Spirit, tap me in. That's a try for you. You said that right. Helping one another. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Spirit, show me, what does Aquarius need to know right now? Y'all check it out. I've been dropping the shorts. I do feel like I found my little group of people that watch the shorts. So if you notice that your group, your zodiac sign isn't getting a short, it's because there's limited participation. So just let me know, like, hey, Key, I know there's not a lot of us, but I really do watch you and I really do value you. And I will consider adding your sign to the short list, okay? But let's jump in for Aquarius. Yes, I've been loving those shorts too, especially when I'm doing them when they're led. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know right now? Somebody's coming back to you, Aquarius. I just heard, I'm coming home. Well, looky here. And O Cosmos trying to find his way over here. Career. So what you need to know, Aquarius, is something to do with your career. You will be taken care of in difficult times. And then someone will try to make you do something against your will. And then romance is in the air. Somebody's coming back. Somebody's going to try to convince you to reconcile with them. Someone's going to try to get you to reconcile with them. Okay. Let's look at career. What's going on in your career? What does Aquarius need to know right now as it pertains to their career? Okay, so the seven, we have the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like that there's a major shakeup as it pertains to your career. There could be, okay, so you could be really good with the boss, and there could be a change in authority figures here. Okay, but with the Seven of Pentacles coming out here, there are some faded changes, and they absolutely affect your investment. So I remember, I'll never forget, I have a client, she's a regular, I love her to death. But she was absolutely excited about a project, and then out of nowhere, they ripped the project from under her, and it devastated her. It's almost giving kind of like that energy here. It's like there's a major change in your career that takes you away from something that you have invested a lot of time, energy, possibly even taken a lot of hours away from your family dynamic to invest in this project or this situation that is now being shook up and changed, and all of that hard work may feel like it's in vain. It's not. I'm here to let you know it's not. It was the cardinal energy needed to get the ball rolling in that situation there, okay? And Spirit is saying, if you're afraid, like if this change means that you won't be compensated, Spirit is saying, fear not, even though this is in your challenging position. Spirit is saying the challenges that you don't believe that you'll be taken care of in difficult times. And Spirit is letting you know, like, hey, fear not, you're going to be taken care of. This was fated all along anyways. What's up, Linda Pooh? Welcome in. Akia said, nah, boo. What you mean? What you say? Oh, my. No. What you mean, baby? Let's see. What is this staff? Aquarius will be taken care of in difficult times. What's this? Oh, the person coming back. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Tell them stay. He said, "Join rain force me into a reconciliation." Let me see, Spirit. What is this? Aquarius will be taken care of in difficult time. Hey, listen, Linda. The Four of Wands. Listen. Your foundation is secure. And I feel like that Spirit is saying, yes, you did invest a lot into that situation, but that's an investment that you could afford. Like you could afford to invest into that. And there will be a reward for your harvest. Even if it doesn't come from this project, there is going to be a reward from your harvest because it's from the divine and not necessarily from this 3D resource. Okay. Yeah, the devil card, but you have to be willing to detach from the way that you think things should be playing out right now. The Seven of Wands, you have to be willing to detach from the way that you think things should be playing out. The Seven of Wands is about having faith and moving forward and standing your ground, trusting that things are working out in your favor, even when it seemed like a lot of things are coming at you at once. The Seven of Wands is the literal definition of trusting that your divine can make good of an ugly situation, a bridge over troubled waters, okay? The King of Wands, don't lose sight of your vision. Just because there's a major shakeup in your career, don't lose sight of your vision. Don't lose sight of where you're headed. Your vision is correct. There may be a tool change. Okay, so you might be required to change your tools in order to bring the vision into complete fruition. But the vision has not changed, only the tool. So what is this? Someone will try to make you do something against your will. I'm listening. I'm hearing. Listen, Linda. You're a Capricorn and you love the shorts. Okay, Linda. I hear you, and you are loyal. That's for sure. Let's see, Spirit. What is this? Someone will try to make Ace of Swords. And so someone is going to try to spin the truth, because I know you've seen that. Well, no, I don't know if you've seen the way that hit the table, but it hit in the reverse. I just knew it hit in the reverse. So I flipped it over intentionally, make it come to the upright. But I do feel like that this is someone that's going to try to spin the truth here to get you to put in some extra work, to get you from walking away from, they're going to pull something from you And that is going to encourage you to take a leap of faith in another direction. And Spirit is saying that this person may then try to spin the truth to prevent you from walking away. I actually feel like that scene that this person spins the truth is it's your confirmation that it's time for you to start pursuing your own vision now. So what's this romance in the air? I didn't do this for anyone else, Aquarius, but I want to know how that plays into this. The High Priestess, you intuitively already feel romance coming towards you. You are already intuitively feel that there could be a Taurus, a Libra, a Virgo, a Leo, a Pisces that you are already intuitively feeling is like strategizing some sort of, I don't know, this person feels like that there could have been some sort of missed opportunity. This is someone that's intending to make some sort of emotional expression. They're trying to be diplomatic about it. They're trying to strategize this. The King of Pentacles, this person is trying to act like they got their shit together, okay? They are trying to stabilize an emotional offer, but the reason why they're strategizing so much is because the offer is based in emotion, okay? So let's see. Archangel Michael, what do you have to say to Aquarius to close this message out? Wow, and it's 2:22 my time. Thank you for this reading. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. You are so welcome. Let's see. Archangel Michael, what is the message to close this out for Aquarius? Pray from your heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concern and watch the miracles unfold. Spirit wants you to open up to your spiritual gift. Spirit wants the Aquarius collective to stop focusing so much on the 3D things and recognize that you are spiritual. So remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to help guide your soul, but you have to stop looking for such a physical, tangible sign and open up to the spiritualness of this, okay? I am ready to take a walk, honey. I'm going to get off this internet and take a walk around this neighborhood where some of this energy out these kids. What's up, Star Lover? Your birthday is 2/22. Oh, wow. And an Aquarius moon. Oh, wow. I love that Aquarius reading too. That was really nice. That was a really nice, really good reading. I love the rain too. I ain't gonna hold you. I love the rain. I just prefer a man to be close to me and not just to bump uglies. I just like to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's raining, if I'm going to do anything, I want to curl up on the couch and watch a little movie with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Linda said, this all resonates to me. Absolutely true. Prayers can move mountains. That's right. That's right. That part. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Let me get to Pisces. 210. I'm going to do 210, 10. I need some water. I didn't drink this one all the way down. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Pisces? Let's jump in and see what you need to know right now. Guys, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Y'all go check those blog posts out. Those blog posts, I think they're nice, but then again, they are coming directly from my life. I think that they're nice because it shows you how to take your situations and find the higher message in it. You know what I'm saying? So much shit happens to us throughout the day, and it happens to give us an opportunity to clear karmic knots. But because the shit happens, and in that moment, we're taking it personal, we're not slowing our reaction, we're not taking advantage to turn that karmic opportunity into an opportunity to clear some karma around us, right? So these blogs that I've been releasing are just showing you how I personally firsthand choose to take karmic situations and transmute them so that I can clear the karmic gray cloud over my lineage, over my bloodline. All right, Pisces, let's jump in. What does Pisces need to know right now? What's up, May? What's up, Maybe? All right, Pisces. So you said it's time to go out and have fun. Okay, Pisces. Virgo had that as well. Flowers, happiness. I know that's right. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Pisces, Spirit is saying you too damn paranoid right now, okay? Depression and anxiety, worrying that someone is against you, and that's not the case. Get out there, have fun, and loosen the fuck up and watch all that is good and pleasant just attract to you, okay? But you have got to shift your mindset, okay? That vulture-like mindset is creating unsuccessful energy for your plans. It's not allowing your plans and goals and things like that to come into fruition. But Spirit is saying, loosen up, get out there, have a good time. I'm wicked late to the party, but I'm in perfect time to cross watch. I know that's right. You right on time, Pooh. Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Let me see, Spirit, tap me in. What's this time to go out and have fun for Pisces? The Two of Swords to the Empress. Okay, so you didn't close off to receiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to a Pisces that is kind of like, I don't have the Hermit card, but I definitely have a Pisces that is holding back. You could have took some sort of hit to your confidence or something like that. But Spirit is saying, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you took a hit to your confidence recently, the thing to rebuild that thing up is to get back out there. Okay. It's just putting me in mind of my daughter. One time when her father lived in town, we was at at his house, and one of his neighbors gave my daughter a hoverboard, and she loved it. She got out there, she was having a ball. Then she took a hard spill, and this is Pisces, and she took a hard spill, and she kept on complaining about her butt bone. So I went in the house, looked at her butt bone, everything was fine. And I told her, so maybe we should just give it a break. It's okay. She said, no, I won't get back out there and do it again. She said, I don't want to be scared of it. This is that. You just got to get back, like, make sure you're not hurt. Make sure you're not bleeding. Tend to your wounds, but don't stay there. You got to get back up and get out there, okay? What is this happiness? And that's in your challenging, is you're not allowing yourself to receive your flowers. You're not allowing yourself to be happy, because your confidence could have recently took some sort of hit. Yeah, the Seven of Wands on the Ace of Wands, there's definitely a situation that you're having to walk away from. And there's a part of you that is constantly looking over your shoulder to see if it's going to come. And because you're constantly looking over your shoulder, it's a distraction to your happiness here. The Knight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Wands, get out there and have fun. Okay, there's somebody, I'm going to tell you, there's a Leo around you. What I tell you? And you got a confirmation. There's a Leo around you that is ready to smell your ass, okay? There's a Leo that's ready to stick their nose so far up your ass they can tell what you ate last week, okay? But the thing about it is it looks like that you're not actually taking in a serious approach. You're not investing in this, okay? You're not optimistic about investing in this because you're too busy looking over your shoulder. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get real busy about investigating this, because it's taking you to the Nine of Cups. It's taking you to emotional fulfillment here, okay? I mean that. Let's look at this vulture-like mindset and how is and what's going on with this for Pisces. Someone could have a Leo moon, Leo rising, Leo in the second house. The magician. You see what I'm saying? As above, so below. That's magician energy. And it's saying great worrying that someone is against you is creating depression and anxiety, and has a lot to do with the lover. And spirit is saying what you're doing is you're manifesting that bullshit right into your life. As above, so below. As within, as without. So you got to change the storyline within so you can shift the outcome externally, because you're worried about something that has the potential to go the 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Because it's the Emperor. My, daddy, get here. Yeah, you got great worry over a divine counterpart. Like, you're worried that you don't have what it takes to bring your divine counterpart to you. Okay? Like, what the fuck? We got the Empress and the Emperor on the board. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you're the Empress. You don't have to, like, the Empress don't do nothing to draw this one in. The Empress is just the Empress. And that's what, like, it's saying, go out and have fun. Just be the Empress. Just get back to being who you are. Get back to feeling yourself. That is the thing that is going to draw this masculine in. It's coming. You're worried that it's not coming. You're worried that this person isn't into you. You're worried about how you're supposed to invest into this. You're worrying about the investing is the thing that's bankrupting this opportunity. It's the very thing that's bringing us unsuccessful outcomes to this divine counterpart situation here, okay? Especially with the lovers at the bottom of the deck, baby, get the fuck out of your own way, Pisces, okay? Get out of your own way. Look, deeper insights at hand. I'm telling you, it says your overall is planned. Does it need some adjustments? Yes, but reflect and move forward. It doesn't mean to reflect and just throw it up and say it's not going to happen. No. All right, Spirit, close this out for Pisces. Whose birthday is it? Happy early birthday, Balance. Happy early birthday. Let's see. Archangel Michael, close this message out for Pisces. I'm going to do a collective message at the end, the one that you're not in communication with, okay? Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. So Spirit is saying the way forward is opened. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Archangel Michael will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. You just got to let it. So Spirit is saying, spend this time to increase your knowledge, increase what you know, and watch the changes come. All right. Let me get the collective up here. All right, let's dive in for the collective, the one that you're not communicating with. Let's see, the one that my collective is not in communication with, Spirit. What's on this person's mind? What's going on? Where does this person's energy stand as it pertains to my collective? The person that my collective is not in communication with, where does this person's energy stand as it pertains to my collective at this time? So we need to let each other go. We both require a period of healing, and I know I hurt you and I don't want to hurt you again. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. You didn't deserve it. So the person that you're not in communication with is coming to terms that right now, the two of you all just need to accept this ending and allow for some sort of healing to take place. They do acknowledge that they hurt you. They do acknowledge that they gave you less than you deserve, but they're not in the position to make things right at this time. This person needs to do some healing, is what they're admitting here. But they also feel like that you need to do some healing as well. So what is the block? What is this person's blockage? The one that my collective is not in communication with. What is this person's blockage? It's hard to get. It says this person, it says you know, it looks like this person's blockage is they feel like that it's like it says hard to get, and it says missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. This person may feel like that you're too hard to please. They may feel like that, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Part of this person that feels like that they could like their blockage is they don't feel like that connection should be hard. Okay. This person isn't someone that's willing to put in a lot of effort, and they're done settling. This person feels like that to continue to work for this connection, and it's so hard. It would be them settling for this connection, if I could be honest with you. How did this person show up for the collective when the collective was in communication with this person? What was this person's energy towards the collective when they were in communication? Yes, happy birthdays to the Aries collective. Ooh, that's ugly. The King of Swords. This person was emotionally detached, emotionally unavailable, and moving slow as molasses. The Knight of Pentacles in the Chariot. I know that's fucking lying. They definitely ghosted you. They definitely decided to go in another direction. And I'm going to be honest with you. When they went in another direction, they applied effort in that other direction that they wasn't necessarily willing, or that they wasn't applying in your direction. This person was definitely showing up slow as molasses, okay? Yeah, the Four of Swords, this person definitely, like, it was nothing, like, it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. That's how this person handled you. How is this person currently feeling about my collective in the present moment? The Page of Wands, how they're feeling, they do want to send, like, I will say that in this present moment, they do feel like that they want to send some sort of message. But with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this person feels like that they would, like, you know what I'm saying? This person has the clarity, the Nine of Swords, exactly. This person has a lot of anxiety about sending the message. They want to, they feel like in the moment that they should send some sort of message, but they feel like that they've already made their bed and all that they can do is lay in it here. With the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Cups, they're like, you know what I'm saying? This person, they feel like that if they sent you some sort of message that you would reject it. And this person absolutely fears rejection. They feel like you would walk away from it. You wouldn't receive their message with openness. How does this person view my collective at this time? Yes, first Thursday is tonight, guys. So if you got some questions that you've been wanting to ask the cards, tonight is the night. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. How does this person currently view my collective spirit? The Ten of Pentacles, how they currently view you: a stable, solid, a missed opportunity. The four, we got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. The Tower card, a stable, solid opportunity. Five of Wands, they view you as someone that you wouldn't give us, like, they definitely feel like they missed an opportunity. Okay. And it looks like that in this present moment, how they're viewing you is that they're suddenly realizing that you was a tangible, solid bet. You know what I'm saying? You was a good investment here, and they definitely deem it as a missed opportunity here. How does my collective view this person? How does my collective view this person in this current moment energy? The Five of Pentacles, you view them as left out in the code. The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I have to be honest with you. You view this person as someone that is in lack, someone that left you out in the code, someone that offered you a small offer. Like the Ten of Cups is here, but I have to be honest with you. That Page of Cups on the Ten of Cups is telling me that this person offered you very little and brought about disharmony. This Ten of Cups is not telling me that this person brought you the Ten of Cups. I feel like that this person left you in search of your Ten of Cups, having to really nurture your own happiness, nurse yourself back to health. I think that you was hoping that this would lead to some sort of Ten of Cups situation. But I do feel like that in this present moment, how you view this person as the Five of Pentacles, as a loss of an opportunity to explore ultimate happiness with this person. So what actions, if any, will this person be taking towards my collective in the next 7 to 10 days? Let's say the first half of April. In the first half of April, what likely actions will this person be taking towards my collective, if any at all? What's up, Alexis the Great? What's up? Zabs money? I don't know what that is. What's up, baby? Yes, I will post the timestamps after the live. But if you can rewind it, it was 3640 for Cancer. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in. Tap me in. What actions will this person be taking, if any, in the first half of April towards my collective? It doesn't look like any. Nothing's trying to come out. The Devil card and the Strength card. So this person will be, oh, I will say this. This person is going to be like, they're going to be detaching from some sort of toxicity. Okay. It does look like that in the first half of April, the likely actions that they're going to be taking towards my collective, if any, is detaching from any toxicities or any addictions or something like that. Whatever this person is chained to. I don't see this person taking action towards you, especially if you know that this person has an addictive personality to like Playboy. Like if you know it ain't nothing for them to catch hoes, whether they're male or female, then this person is going to be in the first half of April. This person is going to be detaching from that unhealthy lifestyle is really what I see, because there's a lot of conflict around this person, a lot of conflict, arguments, and third-party situations from this person that they're having to temper. They're having to find some sort of internal balance after all of this interaction. So it looks like in the first half of April, this person is going to prioritize detaching from some sort of low vibrational behavior. And that will free this person up to then take action in whichever direction they want to go. But as of right now, collective, I don't see them taking action towards you. So that's what I got for you. As far as like who this could be, I do have Capricorn. I have Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. We've got Capricorn on the ground, Capricorn here, Gemini here, Libra here, Cancer, Pisces, and Leo. So just take that as it resonates. Capricorn and Leo were confirmed in the dice as well as the cards, okay? All right, I love you all thoroughly. I hope that these messages were able to offer you some clarity and guidance. If so, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, and I'll get these timestamps up in just a moment, okay? Peace, love, and light.